Residents of Capitol Village and Autumn Ridge Apartments in Lansing will not have to vacate their units by the end of the month, despite notices posted by the city's Code of Compliance office back on January 6th. But as Nicole Bachman reports, many tenants are still worried that could change down the line.
Is somebody going to come and tell us we have to leave? And, we don't have any time or anything to find a place, so it's pretty nerve-wracking.
Rent due signs are up throughout Capitol Village and Autumn Ridge Apartments. Even early bird rent specials were tucked into doorways. But these reminders have residents questioning if they should pay rent, as just a few weeks ago, hundreds of apartments were tagged by the city because they weren't up to code.
All of a sudden pay the rent, and then it's kind of scary to do that, though. Then you got to come up with money to try to move to another place, pay a deposit.
The legal services of South Central Lansing say they have been getting calls from these tenants and are suggesting tenants to withhold February's rent.
Where a property lacks a valid certificate, that the tenant's obligation to pay the rent is suspended during that time. They should tell their landlord that they're doing it and that they're doing it because of the pink tag, and they should place their rent into escrow, that the money has been set aside and that they still have it.
For those who have already paid February's rent, attorneys say unfortunately there's not much of a claim to get it back.
There's not really anything under the law to say that they should be reimbursed their rent. There's not really anything that says they're allowed to sue their landlord to get that rent back.
Corcoran says the early bird rent promotions are not illegal.
Well, it is contrary to the ordinance. I don't know that I would say it's illegal.
One Autumn Ridge tenant is taking matters into her own hands and moving out completely. We spoke to her back in December when her balcony was caving in and she had no hot water. Today, she's packing up her bags to move into her new house.
When the pink tags went up, I used that as incentive and I'm leaving.
Lansing's Code Enforcement Division says they had the Code of Compliance inspectors out yesterday. The city also says the red tags that remain on some apartments mean those units are vacant and the apartment complex cannot lease those at this time. Residents were also given this letter from the city saying that they are working with management on a number of issues and have a new timeline for compliances to be achieved.
And that was Nicole Bachman reporting. We spoke with Resco, the group that manages both complexes. They claim the items the city wants done are not life and safety items and are part of their normal routine maintenance. The city is referring tenants to legal services and housing clinics if they have questions about their lease and rent.